straight into primer, and I don't always do this, but lately my skin has been really dry, and just to make sure everything goes on super smoothly, I've been wearing the Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Pro Primer in 02, or 002, and it's the 5-in-1 results. You kind of need a lot for it to go on. Just down my neck and all over my face. And I don't put it on my eyelids just because I do use another primer there for when I put my eyeshadows on. For foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal TruMatch Super Blendable Makeup, and I'm in the color N5 True Beige. And what I do is very little bit, because this is super liquid. I have to be super careful, and put like that much. And I don't use all of it. I'm using the Expert Face brush by Real Techniques, and I get a little bit and I damp it on my hand, and I'm just gonna start blending this in. And I don't do several layers, I just do one, but then I go in with concealer, and I just really blend this out. For concealer, I use the Rimmel London Match Perfection. I am the shade 335 light to medium, and this is a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. And I don't really like that it has a brush, which, I mean, some people might, but I don't. I put this into my hands a little bit like that. And I learned this trick from Jaclyn Hill, so go check out her channel. But to brighten under the eye but also conceal, I bring down a stripe like that, and I go back up in like a V shape. She uses a brush, but I don't have a concealer brush at the moment. And I just fill in that whole shape. And there you go. Just blend this out really nice. And get around my nose, and just like look at that to look at that. Like, it just brightens my face extremely well. And I'm gonna take this up on my eyelid. I do have a primer for this, but just to make it simpler for you, because everyday makeup tutorials I don't want to go too much. A lot of times I'm just going to school. For concealer for the rest of my face, I do use a brush. I use this random Kirkland one I got at Costco. And I just grab my ring finger, stick it in there, and this is NC30 MAC Studio Fix Concealer. Is it Studio Fix? I think so. I don't know. Just a little bit where my blemishes are. And this is a little white for me. Like I said, I like to brighten. Just a little there. I get some redness down my nose, not at the moment, but later on. Just going in right there. I'm breaking out, but foundation does do a little bit of the fixing for me. So just pat it in with the brush, and circular motions are always good. And I actually need to wash my brushes because it's like separating. But there you go. Really blend out. First I'm going to do my eyebrows, because gotta get them eyebrows done. Let me just get my eyebrow brush. Like I said back in my top products video, I showed my brushes. I use this tiny little MAC brush that I got from a holiday set for my eyebrows, and just like that. I don't have a method to my madness. I kind of just go. And some days I need to fill them in more than others, but right now I'm pretty good. What I first do is I get Texture by MAC, which is just, it's a velvet eyeshadow. Slight shimmer, but it doesn't show. It's like a terracotta color, but it's perfect for the crease. I don't have much of one, So I use this to define. And I just get a fluffy brush. This one is from Sephora. And excuse my facials. But I bring that into where a crease would be, and I really just define that. And I kind of do a little V shape on the outside just to, you know, make it look like I have an eye socket. It goes deeper in. And same thing on the other side. And the little V shape right there. Blend that out. Circular motions. Windshield wiper. Circle. All that good stuff. Next, I like to get, I have this Coastal Scents brush. It's just a flat shader brush. I don't really know. I just randomly got it from my Ipsy Glam bag. Subscribe to Ipsy. It's really cool. For $10, you get a monthly subscription of makeup, and they're awesome. So I'm just getting the color Half Baked, this one right here. And it's my most used color in this palette. Just patting that onto my lid. Just like that. Just a little light wash of color. Nothing too dramatic. It's every day. And just repeat on the other side. And that's it for that color. Next, what I like to do is just another random Kirkland brush. Looks like that. It's a little big dome brush. And I like to get, for more dramatic looks, I like using Dark Horse, what is this, Hustle and Creep, all in like a mix. But when I'm not going for so dark, I use Smog. Or sometimes Mystery by MAC, and that's a good color too. Just a tiny bit. This is a more like bronzy version of Half Baked. It's a really good, pretty color. And just deepen up the outer V right there. And I don't really go all the way in over here, just kind of stop midway. That little nook right there. And that is it. And then for my inner corner, I don't really do much of an inner corner highlight very often, but when I do, I get either Sin or Virgin. Right, today I'm going to get Virgin just so it's a little bit more natural and not so much glitter everywhere. But I get like Virgin right there. Take it up a little just to diffuse the fact that I have really dark circles. Same thing on this side. Don't wear eyeliner on an everyday basis unless I'm wearing either purple or hunter green. But since I'm just going to school, I don't really do that. I know what I'm going to do is I tightline. Just really, just got a little bit. Like that. And this is just some random Jordana eyeliner. It's super old. But because I'm 15, this is what I do it with. For mascara, I use the Maybeline, the Falsies Big Eyes, the one that's double-sided. And I just, like I said before, I really wiggle it right into my lash line. I look so cute right now. Like that. Look at the difference, just like, yeah. Like, you don't need lots of eyeliner if you know how to apply a mascara properly. And then for bottom, I normally go for 2 or 3 coats, but just because it's an everyday look and it's more natural, and I go to school at 7:20 in the morning, I'm not doing that. For blush, my favorite part. I love blush and I love bronzer. At the moment, I'm not really one for bronzing out my skin just because it's winter and I'm so pale, and I kind of like the whole contrast between the deep hair and the pale skin, although some people don't like it. I'm not turning into Kylie Jenner or Kendall Jenner at the moment, but you know, if I magically turned into her, nobody will complain, right? So this is Peachtwist by MAC. It's my fall color. For more spring, summery, I go for Orgasm by NARS lipstick, and this is Midimauve by MAC. And there you go. There's my everyday makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.